Morning, man, behind the scenes. I got a little surprise for you this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you've already seen the surprise, but these people haven't yet. Check this out. We got us a sandblasted bed.
Yes. Yeah.
We found a guy.
Yeah, we did find a guy.
And we kept his phone number.
Yeah. I was really impressed on the turnaround time on this.
Yeah. We dropped it off at 9 o'clock and we picked it up at 4 o'clock the same day. So.
Yeah.
And we got her back in the shed just in time because it is raining outside again.
Yeah.
All right, yesterday we finally escaped the shop, got a little bit of work done. Went pretty well for the cousins.
Yep.
And you know, I did notice yesterday that you kept calling them Cousin Clint, Cousin Matt, Uncle Gary.
Yeah.
So you're claiming your family, but nobody claimed you.
I noticed that out there. They all got quiet when it went to the background check.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I guess this goes to prove you're the outcast,
Yeah,
huh?
I guess I am.
All right, guys, we got the truck back in the shop. And we're going to try to get some paint sprayed on this thing. We got just a few things we want to do to it first. We're not going to get too carried away. You guys can see this thing's got dents and dings in the side of it. They're going to show up a lot worse when we paint it. But for a used bed,
This turned out a lot better than it.
I know. But we are going to throw a little Bondo here. We're going to throw a little Bondo here. And there's one spot on the other side we might throw just a little bit in. I don't know. I don't know, it don't look as bad as I thought it did. I think we might leave that alone too.
So, I think that one on the other side that's down here.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it looks pretty good.
Heck yeah. All right, the other thing we got is there's one random mud flap holder right here that got damaged at some point. It probably got damaged when we were, I don't know if it was whenever we were moving it around the ground or somebody else moving it around the ground.
Yeah.
All right, so what position do we need to put this bed in to paint it? We need to get it just high enough I can get between the cab and the.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna paint the bed green, so we gotta get all this covered in plastic.
Yeah.
So I guess first things first this morning, we want to fire this up, get the bed in the position we want, and then start bondoing and plasticking.
I think so.
And then we gotta see if we can get the old antique spray gun working here. We haven't used this girl in a while.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to blow a little more paint than what the little gun will take, I believe. So, all right, we'll cross that bridge in a minute.
Like so. Yeah. I think that'll work. I can get in there and get that. And I think spraying underneath, I think you'll be able to get all that pretty easy. So yeah. Like it. Aight.
All right, so this is our mud flap bracket. I don't know if you can kind of see how it's twisted and rolled there a little bit. This is like the worst spot on this whole bed, which is still really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we could get something back here just to pull on that, but we really don't have anything. So we're just gonna try to heat that up real quick and massage it back in place good enough. All right, let's do it. All right, I forgot to hit record, but we got this one beat into submission. It's pretty good. You get around the other side, and for some reason they welded the angle iron on the other way.
Yeah. Well, on the same way, just higher.
Yeah, there you go. That's
making it shorter bar.
Here's this behind you. Still on there pretty good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
You want a shorter hammer or a shorter pry bar?
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider that to be the prettiest thing on the truck, but I think for a mud flap holder,
It's gonna work.
it'll work just fine. All right, we're gonna switch over to Mondo.
Yeah.
Show off our amazing bodywork skills that everybody judges.
Yeah.
Aaron's gonna jump down. Excuse me. Well, about a little crack right there. We're gonna get some body filler mixed up. Fix that one spot. We're gonna start getting this thing taped off and ready to paint. All right, went a little bit heavy on the hardener on that one. We'll let that dry just a little bit. Hit it with the old rasp. Aaron's got that all finagled in there, getting it welded out. Progress, baby. This strap right here has got just a slight little bow in it. I don't know if we can get it out or not. Oh, well, that was too. All right, guys, we're not trying to make this show quality better or anything, but that's what this thing here does. You can see where it hits the high spots, leads to low spots. Got that body line somewhat back. Basically, these spots here is where we need to come back and put just a little bit more body filler in. We'll hit it with the sander real quick and call it good. All right, letting that to dry one more time. We'll probably skim that off and put one last third coat on it, but it's already looking better, right?
Oh yeah.
How long your welding go? Good enough.
rough there.
Good enough for where it's at.
But I tell you what, that asphalt, it bonded great with my metal.
That's rust prevention.
Oh, that's what that is.
All right, we are gonna paint the bed green. We do not want the cab green. We do not want the frame green. So we're gonna try to cover this with a little bit of plastic here. See how this goes.
Ready?
Yep.
Where do you think we need to go?
Well, you're gonna need to get over the top and down to the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, maybe?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay. Well, that tape and plastic job didn't go too bad, did it?
No, it didn't.
Well, we just need to get this thing green. All right, gonna put our last skim coat, a body filler on this. We'll hit it with a sander real quick. I think we're gonna be ready to start in on some heavy duty painting, baby. Oh yeah, she's gonna look good, bud. Definitely gonna look good enough for who it's for. Yeah. All right. We got so much paint. I'm trying to bring the old pot paint out of retirement. Got a little issue with the needle and feet. Last time we used this was painting the original tile plow, so it's been sitting in storage for a wee little bit. I think it is officially time to turn this thing green. Like I said, that bodywork is not perfect, but it's definitely good enough for what it is. This thing's gonna have a lot of little dents and dings you're gonna see once this shiny paint gets on it, which is perfectly fine. Again, even after we do all this work to this bed, it is still every bit of half price of a new one. So we're still money ahead. And you guys get a lot of cool videos of seeing us put this thing back together. All right, next thing on the list. I know some of you guys are gonna ridicule me for this, and it's perfectly fine. You have every right to do that. We are not gonna prime this thing. We're gonna put a straight industrial enamel paint right on the metal. If you wanted to do this the right way, which I fully understand is the right way, we'd put a tinted primer on it. Then we come back with some paint. But guys, It's an old dump truck. I ain't putting any more time or effort into it than what we need to. We're gonna be perfectly fine just putting paint on it, I promise you. So, we're gonna go with some Van Sickle Gloss Ag Green. It says for use on John Deere equipment, but we're going to ignore that part and go with this. This is the same color as the grill and the towel plow. We kind of decided we liked that color, and that's what we're going to go with. So,
bright yellow.
No, that's why I'm
That's
here.
what everybody likes.
Oh.
I see the comments.
You see the comments. Is it the comments or the messages?
Both.
Both.
Thanks.
All right, what we gonna do? We're gonna do 2 gallon at a time. See how far that gets us.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
a perfect world, 2 gallon will give us 1 coat.
Yeah.
We'll be feeling a lot better about life if that happened.
Yeah.
What's that say?
Gloss Ag Green, Safety Green.
What's that look like?
Dark, gloss, green, safety, dark, green.
Is there green in there?
Yeah, there's green in there. It just should have had them shook up a little bit. How's it feel? Oh, I see some green coming out. There you
Feels
go.
like maybe I should put the lid back on and flip it over a few times.
Yeah, probably wouldn't hurt. Huh. It's getting green. You do that for about 5 minutes, get back with me.
Hey, there's another gallon there. You can do that.
I've got to get this reducer open. You're doing a
That was
great
not
job.
child-proof. That was adult-proof.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it's green now.
That's good.
All right. You need 2 gallon?
2 gallon. Yeah.
It's 1 gallon.
All right, I got the other one shook up. Probably don't even need to stir it.
Looks better than the last one. I thought this thing held 3 gallon, but I think 2's all it holds.
Oh, yeah. Don't hold no 3 gallon.
Precise measurement.
Yeah. I like what I'm seeing here.
We should have probably got this paint gun out when we painted the tile plow.
Yeah.
All right, is our gasket good? Gasket looks good.
You got our paint cart ready to go?
My paint card's carrying my camera right now. I just hope my gun don't leak like it was earlier.
Alright.
Go.
Alright. Yeah, it is.
So here's kind of my thought process, guys. I'm gonna jump up and start inside that hoist well right there. That way I can get my gun kind of lined out, make sure everything's spraying the way we wanted. And then we'll kind of work our way around the outside. We're gonna do the outside first, make sure we got enough paint to get some good coats on it. And then we'll come back and spray some paint on the bottom. We can paint this bottom black if we have to. We got kind of a limited amount of green paint. We've only got 5 gallons, which should be enough, but
Yeah,
let's get the outside done first, right?
I agree.
Don't mess up now. Start of the second coat right here. Looks pretty good.
giving it a shot.
I'm sure you've been inspecting this thing, so how many have you found so far?
You know what? No offense, but you do better with this gun than you do your other one.
I can spray it a little thicker. You found any runs yet?
No. Well, yes, I did find a run back in the back, and then there's one up front, but I wasn't gonna point them out.
Now, are you sure it's for me? Because I found a run underneath them still over there from the original paint.
No, I seen that one too. That one was yours. I watched you put that one in there. As a matter of fact, I think I got it on this right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
For all that reason, if we get 2 runs and inconspicuous spots,
Yeah, yeah,
I want to see these runs to believe them. I know about the one down there.
yeah. There's one up there, and then where did I see that one back here? Oh, maybe that ain't a run. I thought I thought there's a run right here. It ain't. It's just a no. It's not the weld. It's like just a little wrinkle. So, you know, not too shabby. No runs around that. I thought that was a run whenever I walked by. I thought, oh, we got a run. Oh, look at that run right there. And that is not my weld either. So
Is that a run or is that your weld?
that I didn't weld that on there.
That's not a run. That's a goober.
Yeah, that's a goober, but it looked like a big thick run. No, it turned out really good. I ain't lying. I think you did a better job with this one than you do with your other gun.
This is just more work to get out and going.
Yeah.
But it's nice on this bigger stuff. It does paint
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it does. Quick too.
Yeah. All right. Let's let this thing sit this evening. Cure.
Yeah.
Get back here in the morning. We'll rip all the plastic off and see what she really looks like.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, man, behind the scenes, it's the next morning.
It looks really good.
Good news, it's still green.
Yeah, still green.
It's still shiny.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with our paint job.
I was very impressed until somebody pointed something out. You may not have any runs, but it feels like sandpaper right here. What did you do?
They can't see that. They can't see that.
Oh.
So what we did, since you pointed it out, is we had a little bit of paint left over at the end of the day yesterday. So I thought I'd get fancy and climb up here in the bed and paint the top half of the cab protector up there. So it looked nice and pretty.
Yeah.
Well, guess what was still up there?
A little sandblasted.
You know what? That's just added texture.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not our biggest problem. You know what our biggest problem is? We forgot to paint these two pieces.
Yeah, that's a problem.
All right, so these are the 2 pieces that go up on the very top for the tarp. Well, I'll tell you what, do we want to paint them or just leave them polished aluminum?
Yeah, I know it. I don't know.
Because that front piece is aluminum.
Yeah. There's our bling bling.
I don't know, I'm about half tempted to say leave them aluminum.
Yeah. I mean, they don't look bad.
Not at
Get all the
all.
red paint off. They won't rust.
No? What do you think? Your call.
I don't know. That's a flip a coin call there. I don't know. Oh, I know.
We're not painting them yellow.
Oh, come on.
We are not painting them yellow.
You want? How much you want to bet? You're gonna have everybody saying we need to paint them yellow. Well, not everybody. I'm sorry, not everybody, but you'll have a lot of people thinking, yeah, they should have been yellow.
Not happening. All right, well, I think we can pull the plastic off this thing and see if we got paint anywhere we weren't supposed to get paint. I think for the most part we did a pretty good job, man, behind the scenes.
Yeah. All right.
Free back there?
You're free.
Oh yes, look at that. Now I can't judge the underneath too much because it was just a quick job, but
Yeah.
I think for the most part, for a bunch of amateur painters, I think we're gonna take that for the win.
I believe so.
Am I gonna have to crawl up there and get that off? I probably am, ain't I?
Yeah, you probably are.
I don't want to. Look at that, no overspray on nothing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Good.
All right, is the cab the same way? There she is.
I wish we were ready to drop the bed to see what it looks like up there, but we got a little work to do.
Yeah, nothing's painted. It's not supposed to be painted. I didn't see any places we missed. I still haven't seen any runs on it. We got good coverage. The underneath's a little hodgepodge, but it is what it is. I guess the real test will be when we pull it outside in the daylight.
Yeah.
But for now, we're gonna call that a win. We get this thing outside and get a couple loads hauled on it, get a little dirt splattered up on the side of it. She's gonna be just fine.
Yes, she is.
She looks a lot different than the red one, don't she?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a lot different than the black one.
It does. All right, the real question is going to be when we pull it across the scale and see how much lighter it is. That's what we really need to know. So, all right, guys, that's going to be a wrap on this one. Everything's painted. We are pretty much ready for final assembly. We got a new air cylinder for our tailgate down there. We got to do a little finagling the work. We need to get the tarp on this, get the sideboards on it. We did find a crack in a cross member down there we're going to fix. I think we decided we're just going to leave these things polished aluminum.
Yeah.
Because it'll match that front piece. And I think it'll be just fine.
Yep.
All right.
Look good.
That's a wrap on this one.
All right.
The hardest part about this whole job is getting the paint back off me.
Yeah.
And what they can see is part of this camera is still green.
I wasn't bad. I did look. my respirator sealed properly.
Well, just the wrong time of the year to be the Grinch. All right, that's a wrap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, big thumbs up. Catch us on the next one. Consider subscribing. We do appreciate it. Tell them bye.
Don't forget to like and comment too, guys. See you guys.
If your travels take you through southern Indiana or just looking for a unique destination, everybody is always welcome here at the world famous Derby Market and the home headquarters of the Dirt Perfect operation. No guarantees you'll catch Aaron or myself, but feel free to take all the pictures you like. Just for obvious reasons, please don't climb on or in any of the equipment. And most importantly, please tag us on all the social platforms, including the Derby Market. Before you head out, take a quick trip inside, look around, and locate the Dirt Perfect Visitors Map. Be sure you pin the location you traveled from and enter the Dirt Perfect Visitors drawing for a chance to win some Dirt Perfect merch. As always, guys, thank you for watching and supporting this channel. It means the world, and we shall catch you on the next one.